Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview on a Monday, August 1st, 2016. Traders, great to be with you. This is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, coming to you live from Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, nice and cool today. I think it's going to be a morning at the pool, I hope. Yes, I just need the sun to get a little bit warmer. We'll be floundering around out there. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day in Thailand today. Also a beautiful day behind the computers, trading Forex. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about today, so we're going to get moving pretty quickly here. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I am your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, in 2006, I went to a infomercial seminar and was introduced into the Forex markets, and I was hooked. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, my trading style is I am a pullback trader. So what does that mean? Well, number one, I listen to fundamentals 24 hours a day. I know what's going on around the world. I pay for my news feed. I pay for them to do a great job that they do. I've been with them a long time, and they send me emails, pre-session, mid-session, and close of session. They're just filled with information, and it's so vital to have today in the sentiment of the market. However, I'm a technician. I love looking at charts. I love candlestick patterns, support, resistance, price action, price structure, price failure, right? All that stuff you love to look at a chart. But most importantly, besides price action, which is the most important, is price levels. Price levels tell you a story, folks. One thing about Forex is a lot of times you'll see that Forex repeats itself. So if price gets to a certain level and it's reacted before, there's probably a good chance it's going to react again. So it makes it a little bit easier for us in our trading when you have your levels on your charts. And I do have one platform that is strictly just has levels on it. That's all it has on there is levels. And I can look at it real quick, and I can go back to my live charts and see if I want to take that trade or not. So I take my analysis from my technical side and then my fundamental side, and I come up with a trade plan. Once that trade plan is set, I activate the trade plan, and I wait for price action to come to me. We do not chase price, my friends. We do not chase price. Now, there are times that the move happens and I don't get the pullback. Well, I just make a different trade plan, but I'm not going to go chase a candle. I might go to a higher time frame. I might go to a lower time frame. I might stay at the same time frame and just wait for a moving average to cross. So there are different ways to get in a trade if the trade doesn't give you that pullback. That's just a little bit about me. Let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, the name of this game is capital preservation. You need to have equity in your account so you can trade. So please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at some news and commentary. Let's look at some of the numbers that we had on the close on Friday. The Dow 30 closed negative 0.13%. The S&P 500 closed positive 0.16%. And the NASDAQ closed positive 0.14%, with the small cap 2000 closing positive 0.37%. Let's head over to the Eurozone. The DAX closed positive 0.61%. The FTSE 100 closed positive 0.05%. The CAC 40 closed positive 0.44%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 closed positive 0.65%. Traders, come on over to Asia, as some of these countries are not trading yet, and I'll let you know which ones they are. The Nikkei 225 is currently trading, and it is negative 1.09%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is currently trading positive 0.41%. The China 850 does not open for about another 50 minutes, and they close negative 0.14%. And the Hang Seng also starts in about 50 minutes, and they closed negative 1.28%. However, the Kospi out of Seoul is currently trading, and they are positive 0.62%. Traders, surprisingly for Monday, we are filled with news. A lot of news out today. So just keep an eye on that. We have a lot of medium impact news events. However, really taking over the Asia market today is China, where we have manufacturing PMI coming out, which is a high impact. We have the Gaxon manufacturing PMI for July coming out, both high impact news events, and we have medium impact news events all through the day. It's a very busy day data wise. In the Eurozone, we have the Euro German manufacturing PMI coming out today, which is a high impact news event into the London session. Also, we have the Great British Pound manufacturing PMI comes out today. That will be a shaker and a baker and a maker. And then we get into the U.S. session. We have ISM manufacturing PMI for July, high impact. But again, like I said, there's plenty of medium impact news events today, so there's a lot to keep price action on its toes. And I think we have a good chance of having a really great session today on a Monday, which is normally not the case. My view on a Monday is I call it Observation Monday, but I think we're going to get some movement in price action. Some interesting moves we had on Friday in the markets. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some charts. Before we go to charts, just a little bit of commentary. A couple of things to note. One is oil is back down to $40 a barrel. So I'm expecting that to change. Gold was up, I think, $16 on Friday. So just keep an eye on that. The Fed spoke last week and was hawkish. However, they're still in the standby mode and they're not ready to do anything as of yet. So we don't expect anything to come out of them in the near future. However, they do expect to raise rates before the end of the year. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Euro had an up day on Friday and is at resistance at the moment. Traders, I'm just waiting for this to break down below this daily pivot point, give us a retest, and we'll enter this at 1.1135. And we'll get out at the S2 reversal pivot point at 1.1024. I don't see a lot of problems here. I see the price did react to the 55 EMA. We might get a bounce there. I don't think we're going to have a problem with the daily pivot. And I think this pair is going to be fine. It's just going to continue to be bearish. I don't want to buy this pair, right? I want to sell this pair. I only want to be bearish in the euro. All right, let's take a look at the pound. Good old Great British Pound, had an up move from data on Friday, and, here we are. This is pretty ugly left of the chart. I got to be honest with you, traders. This is in some nasty price action. I surely don't want to buy this. I want to sell it. So the best thing I can come up with was a trend line trade. We have a 3-touch trend line, and we want to sell this at 1.3207. We know when we get to the 3200 level, it's probably going to bounce and jerk around a little bit. So we got to be prepared for that when you place your stop. And we want to get out at the just above the S2 pivot point. And that's at 1.3090. And you can see the horizontal line on the bottom of the chart indicating where we'd like to take profit. The issue with this trade is, one, they have data coming out today. Two, it's really in some really nasty price action right at the moment. It's really not doing anything. Hasn't really done anything in Asia. It's range bound. It's sideways. A lot of indecision candles. Nothing I want to really jump into. This looks like this is going to be one of these trades where you're going to get into it probably 60 to 90 minutes into the European session. Let's take a look at the Aussie now. The Aussie had some news come out this morning. They had another month of expansion. And, this gave us a little bit of an uptick there. And now, this is just fading back. Very slow moving. Very, very slow moving. So I'd watch this. I wouldn't do anything until this China news comes out, and you probably won't see this video until after that. But I would expect that this is going to continue to go to the downside. All I want to do is sell this, my friends. I do not want to do anything else but sell it. We're going to get out at the 200 exponential moving average, which is also the S1 pivot point at 0.7524. So we're in at 0.7591. We're out at 0.7524. Nice 60 pip trade if we can get it to work. I do like that the 10 exponential moving average is above price. That's a wonderful thing. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. This thing is in a mess at the moment, and I say this all the time. It's one of my favorite pairs to trade because it moves so much. It moves, 130, 140 pips a day. So this is a really good pair to trade. However, this is looking pretty ugly. I've got to be real honest with you. This is really ugly. Your last candle's an indecision candle. You got the 200, you got a 55, you got a daily pivot point. This is on a down move here, but it looks like it wants to go back up. Now I'm bearish on this on the long run. If you look at a daily chart, it's bearish. So I'm waiting for an aggressive pullback. So there's probably no trade for today. This probably goes into tomorrow on this Euro Aussie. And I want it to go back up to the R1. We'll get in at 1.4779. We'll get out at 1.4690. We're just going to have to play this a little bit. It's just really ugly. The whole thing is just really, this chart is just not a good looking chart to be jumping into. I sure am not going to sell it from here, right? We're not going to sell it from here. We're coming into strong support, so we're not going to sell it. This thing needs to give us an aggressive pullback so we can get through this mess on the second time coming down. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Euro-Yen pair. This was Abby's stimulus move on Friday. And yeah, he did his thing. And so what do we expect? Well, I'm still bearish on this pair. So, I'd like to see, I did a fib on this, and I'd like to see us come back up to the 50% level at 115.54, and we'll get out at support. You can see where I have it marked at 113.96. So I need this pair to come back up. I really do not want to take this at that 55 and daily pivot point. I do see it there, but I really hope it can get through that and head up to that 50 Fibonacci level, and then you have the 200 there to help you keep price where it needs to be. This can be an interesting watch today and at the open of London. I don't expect anything to happen to it in Asia. All right, New Zealand dollar, another one that's a little surprising today, but very easy trade plan today, folks. We know we are bearish in the New Zealand dollar. I'm just waiting for an entry candle, a nice bearish candlestick formation, maybe a little bit of confirmation, and we're just going to sell this, right? It's a really low drawdown. We're at resistance. The 10 EMA is above price. The 55 EMA it's in an up angle, but looks to be going a little bit sideways. I like the 200 is in a good position also, and it's far away from price, which I like. So there's a lot of things I like about this chart, and I just want to sell it. Okay, the whole point here is we just want to sell the New Zealand dollar. I do not want to take this long. So just keep an eye on it. And like I said, I don't expect anything with this pair. We might get some reaction from the China data coming out. But I do look at this as a London open pair, okay, to trade. Wow. Early today. Traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs, and I hope you got something out of that. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me. August 1st on a Monday, 2016. Summer is flying by. Yes, it is. Days are moving quick. But I think we're going to have a good trading day today. I think we're going to have some good opportunities today. So please be alert to economic calendar. There's a lot of data today. Not normally on a Monday, but today we do have a lot of data. All right, traders, you take care, and we'll see you in about 24 hours. And have a great trading day. And always remember to do what? Trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.